स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Offering my Sastanga Pranam at the lotus feet of Guru, offering my Shirasastanga Pranam at the lotus feet of Sri Ramakrishna, Mother Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda, I offer my heartfelt namaskar to all of you. Today's Guru Purnima program, we shall start with singing a song in English on Guru. Remind me, my Lord, remind me, my Lord, remind me, Guru, who am I? Remind me, my Lord, remind me, my Lord, remind me, Guru, who am I? I am peace, I am peace, divine peace. I am peace, I am peace, divine peace. Remind me, my Lord, remind me, my Lord, remind me, Guru, who am I? I am true, I am truth, eternal truth. I am truth, I am truth, eternal truth. Remind me, my Lord, remind me, my Lord, remind me, Guru, who am I am John, I am John, endless John, I am John, I am John, endless John. Remind me, my Lord, remind me, my Lord, remind me, Guru, who am I? Ananda Swarupa, He Prema Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Ananda Swarupa, He Prema Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa. Ananda Swarupa, He Prema Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Remind me, my Lord. Remind me, my Lord. Remind me, Guru. Remind me, Guru, I am Remind me, Lord, remind me, my Lord, remind me, Guru, I am true. Remind me, my Lord, remind me, my Lord, remind me, Guru, I am joy. Remind me, my Lord, remind me, my Lord, remind me, Guru, I am all. Ananda Swarupa, He Prema Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa. 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 Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Ananda Swarupa, He Prema Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa. Ananda Swarupa, He Prema Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa. Ananda Swarupa. Ananda Swarupa. That is what the Guru has to do. What is the role of the Guru? He has to remind us who we really are. What is the relationship between me or all of us with God? When Girish Chandra Ghosh, one of the householder disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, approached Sri Ramakrishna to ask about the Guru. Can you define Guru? Ramakrishna used to always give the answers in such a way it should touch the heart of that person in a very simple way. Now he told, Girish, do you know who is a Guru? Guru is like a marriage broker. Surprised? What is this? Master is comparing that highest form of Guru to a marriage broker. Then Master explains himself, telling that, what does the marriage broker do? He brings about the union between the bride and the bridegroom. There will be somewhere here and there So he will search for them and then he will see that they get married together. Likewise, a guru brings about the union of the Jivatman with the Paramatman. See how nice, wonderful. What is the explanation of the guru? Just like a marriage broker, the guru brings about the union of the Jivatman, that I am one with the Paramatman, the Lord. So that is the role of the guru. So remind me, O Guru, who am I? Wife is now angry with the husband. She is telling the husband, husband, you hate my relatives. To which husband replied, no, I don't hate them. In fact, I love your mother-in-law so much, more than I like my mother-in-law. Could you understand? Yeah. But here, when we come to spiritual life, we have to love and respect the Guru and the Ishtadevata equally. So that is what in the morning session I told, that they are not different. As Sri Ramakrishna told us, when the disciple is ready, you need not go in search of the Guru. The Guru will come in search of you. The Ishtadevata himself takes the form of the Guru and comes to you. So you need not worry. So what is the important thing? Guru is always ready. The Lord is always ready. But the wanting is the disciple. The moment I get ready, I want the Lord, then the Lord is there. He comes to us in the form of the Guru. That is what is to be noted. Now, we also see that an ant, how small will be the ant? Let's hope. The ant is living in Delhi and it wants to go to pilgrimage to Haridwar, which is in Himalaya, maybe some 300, 400 kilometers. Suppose the ant starts walking today. How much time will it reach to reach Haridwar or the pilgrimage? It may take 2 or 3 lives or 4 lives for the ant to cover. It's so small to cover 400 kilometers. But if that ant climbs up the human being who is going to Haridwar, sits on his coat or his hat, then how much time will it take? It may take 4 or 5 hours to reach Haridwar. If it itself goes to Haridwar, the ant may take 4 or 5 lives. But if it climbs the shoulder or the head of a person, a human being who is traveling to Haridwar, it may reach Haridwar or its destiny within 4 or 5 hours. That is the speciality. If without the help of the Guru, if we try, yes, you can reach the goal. Because all of us will reach the goal. We have to realize, God, there is no other goal. Whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not, all of us are moving forward towards that one goal, that is God realization, which is our true nature. But if that is the case, then let us keep quiet. Aram se raho, then you may reach after millions of lives. So millions of infinite number of lives is as good as impossible. So this quickening process, just like that ant climbed up the shoulder of that human being who was going to Haridwar. So if we take shelter, if we take the mantra diksha, take the Guru, then the same thing, the process which we may have to take millions of life will be condensed. You can get, if you put in the effort, maybe you can get realization in this very life itself. So that is the need of the Guru. We go on asking questions, spiritual questions to so many people, and we get very wrong answer. So now, don't ask spiritual question to all and sundry. So now, a patient who was being treated in the ICU, because of the problem he had to face, the difficulty, suddenly he had become very spiritual. You know, when we, jab sankat aata hai, tab hi Venkataramana. When we get difficulty, only we think of God, otherwise we don't think of God. When everything is good, we forget God. So this fellow in the ICU, what is the meaning of ICU? We will do all the things, forget about God, all sinful things. When we get sick, we are put into the ICU. Then God will tell, I see you. So now when he was in ICU, he had got little vairagya, renunciation, and he is asking the doctor the wrong question, because he wanted to know about what is after death experience, where will you go, heaven or hell or whatever like that. Doctor, what happens after we die? The doctor smilingly told, we clean the bed and admit a new patient. That's all, we put you into the mortuary. So don't ask, go to the people to ask this question. You have to approach the Guru. Now, you know that great son of Vyasa today is Guru Purnima. It is the birthday of Vyasa Maharshi. Such a great avatar, one of the avatar of Narayana. He gave us almost all the things. He might have not discovered that, but he collected all the Vedic mantras and divided it into the 4 Vedas and made it easy, gave it to his 4 chief disciples so that they will preserve it. That's why we have got it even now. They used to get it by heart, memorize the whole mantras. There was no way by which they could print in those days. So it has come down from the Guru to the disciple. So he divided it into different family and gave every shaka to different people. And now, even now, which was discovered, all the mantras thousands and thousands of years ago, 60, 70 thousands of years ago, is still preserved. And that was done by Vyasa Maharshi. He wrote all the 18 Puranas, then Brahma Sutra, Mahabharata. In the Mahabharata we get the, the Bhagavad Gita. So these are all the pillars of Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma. That's why his birthday is celebrated as the Guru Purnima. That is today. You can see, if you go out, you will see the full moon. So Guru Purnima. His son was Shuka Maharshi. This boy, so young age, the moment he was born, he was a realized soul. See, all of us has to take so much of pain, maybe many lives together, millions of lives to get our realization. But this Shuka Maharshi was a born realized soul. So he left his father and went again this thing, meditation, no bondage at all, no attachment. The father had to run behind him. Son, come back to the family. Small boy, he ever youthful, he was that, Shuka Maharshi. He was the one who gave the Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaja. Whatever that might be, we shall not steer away from our this thing. Now, one day, when he was meditating, he had a desire, Shuka Maharshi. What was the desire which arose in his mind? He wanted to go to Vaikunta to see Lord Vishnu, who is the Parabrahman, the highest Godhead taking the form. That is Vishnu. However, when Shuka Maharshi, we should note that he is a born realized soul. However, when he reached there, the gatekeepers informed. This story, which I am telling you now, is in the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, and he has told, Ramakrishna has told this. So, however, when he reached the Vaikunta, the gatekeepers there informed, the Lord has told, we are very sorry, Because you have not been initiated by the Guru. You have not taken up the spiritual life through the Guru. Without a Guru, you cannot enter Vaikuntha. He was not allowed to come into Vaikuntha. So, Shuka Maharshi had to return back. And he was a bit vain and proud, thinking that he was the son of the great Rishi and he had realized soul. He had already done so many years of tapasya and penances. So there was no need of the Guru. However, as Lord Vishnu himself had said that a Guru was necessary, he had to seek his father's advice. His father, Vyasa Maharshi, though he was a great Gnani, he didn't give him the mantra diksha. He was a great Guru, he could have given. No. Why? Because when the father tells the teaching, the son will not take it seriously because he is very close to him. So, though he knew everything, he sent him to get the mantra diksha from Janaka Maharaja. Who was Janaka? The daughter of Janaka is Janaki, Sita Mata. That's why she gets the name Janaki, because she was the daughter of Janaka. So he got the diksha. You have known everything and you can go back. He sent him giving that spiritual knowledge to him. So now, this is the story told by Master that you have to get spiritual initiation through the Guru. So I will take you through one beautiful story. What is that story? Story of the real birth. Story of our real age. And what is the food? And what is satsang? What is spiritual initiation? Once, a very young sannyasin, very young, went to beg alms. He went to a house and asked for bhiksha, alms. The housewife came out. Now, seeing this young sannyasin, she asked him, "What is the matter, O sannyasin? You have come so early?" To which the sannyasin replied, "Mother, what is the guarantee of time and life? So I have come very early." When the lady went inside and bought alms to the sannyasin, then that lady asked the sannyasin, the sannyasin now questioned the lady the housewife, "Mother, how old are you?" Very wrong question. Should never ask ladies this question. Now he is asking, "How old are you?" Then peculiar question and peculiar answer. What did that housewife reply? "Mother, how old are you?" She answered, she is a housewife, she is a married lady, "I am 4 years old." What a peculiar answer. "How old is your husband?" You know our tradition, usually husband will be aged than the wife. But the wife is telling, "My husband, he is 2 years old." What is this? He is 4 years old. She is 4 years and the husband is 2 years. Oh, very good. "How old is your mother-in-law?" "Oh, she is only 6 months baby." "What about your father-in-law?" He was sitting there. "My father-in-law is not yet born." Father-in-law was getting very angry, burning with anger. Then the next question by the sannyasin was, the last question, "Are you consuming?" Now she has bought the alms to give him. She is asking, "Are you consuming fresh food or stale food, old food?" Now father-in-law is watching what is the answer my daughter-in-law is going to give. She told, "We are consuming stale and old food." Now the father-in-law couldn't keep quiet. He got angry, stood up and then came and, "What is this? What kind of question? What kind of answer? What is happening here?" He scolded. Then the woman who was progressed forward in spiritual life, she replied, "When I asked the question to the sannyasin, 'Why are you so early?' the inner meaning is, why have you come so early? For the alms, the inner significance is, why have you embraced monastic life so young in this early age, the life of renunciation? Sannyasa means as good as dead. We have to perform our own obsequies, the shraddha before our sannyasa. So why have you embraced sannyasa at this young age? So he told, before death. I don't know when the death comes to me. So I have to realize the truth. I have to realize God. So I have taken up sannyasa so early because I do not know when I will die. So before death, I have to realize God. So I have taken this life of renunciation to realize God very early. Now when the sannyasin asked the question, how old are you? Her answer was 4 years. The inner significance is, that means 4 years back, she has got into spiritual life by taking the Guru and the Mantra Diksha. That is the real birth, the second birth. The first birth, biological birth, was just the physical birth. All the animals are born, but the animals cannot get the second birth. The insects, the microbes, the vermins, they cannot get the second birth. Only human beings can get the second birth, that is the spiritual life. So, I was born into the world of spirituality only 4 years back. I have taken the Mantra Diksha. So then, what about her husband, 2 years old? He has taken the Mantra Diksha by the Guru and goes to satsang, goes to the ashram and does all the work just 2 years back. Then what about the mother-in-law? She took to spiritual life only 6 months back. What about your father-in-law? He thinks that the time has not come. Let old age come. Let me think about Mantra Diksha. So by the time of death, I will take it. Now it is not necessary. So he is not even born to spiritual life. He is not born. So now you can analyze what is your condition, what is your age, where you are. So are you born into spiritual life or not yet born? Are you still not yet born? You can analyze. So now without the Guru, if you just take some mantra or read the books, that is not enough. That is what we have seen here through this story of Sri Ramakrishna and also the next story. So what does the Guru do to us when we get the Mantra Diksha? The right people will always bring out the best in us. They will bring out the sun and watch you bloom. Then another great scripture, the Smriti, Anusmriti says, when you sing, when you take the name, the mantra given by the Guru, when you sing the Kirtan, Bhajan, just like all animals run away in all different directions when they hear the roar of the lion in the forest, likewise all our sins will run away from us when we chant the name of the Lord, the mantra given by the Guru, and the bhajans. When we sing the bhajans, all the sins will run away. That is the importance of Guru. Now we have come to know how important is Mantra Diksha and the Guru on this special day, the Guru Purnima. Before going into some other aspect, beautiful aspect of the principle of Guru, the concept of Guru, let me take you through a song. We shall sing a song on Guru. A Namavali, a short song. It's a very simple song. Satchidananda, Guru Satchidananda. What is this Satchidananda? Sat Chit Ananda. If you want to explain or define God with minimum words, that is Satchidananda. What is Sat? infinite existence, all that you exist, I exist, this table exists, this temple exists, the soil exists, earth exists, galaxies exist, everything, the whole universe exists. So the sum total of all this existence is God. Infinite existence, absolute. All the living beings together, infinite being, absolute, that is God. That is called Sat. Then what is Chit? Infinite consciousness, infinite knowledge, absolute, that is God. Ananda, Satchit Ananda, infinite bliss, infinite joy, absolute, that is God. So if you have to define God, minimum words, that is Satchit Ananda. So Guru is that Satchit Ananda. So Satchidananda Guru, Satchidananda. Victory to Guru, Jai Guru, Sadguru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Shri Guru, Satchidananda. Shiva Guru, Hara Guru, Hari Guru, Satchidananda. That's all. It's very simple. Let us sing this song. Satchidananda Guru, Satchidananda. 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 I think I have told you the story of the golden tooth in the mouth. Should I tell the story again? I think I need not tell that story. So please chant loudly. No thief will come and steal your golden tooth, because in South Africa people have lot of, even if it's space little between, they put the golden tooth inside. So people are afraid to open their mouth because lot of crime. So somebody may steal our golden tooth. That's why don't be afraid. Your Guru will protect you. God will protect you. So open your mouth and sing. Even the thief or anybody sees your golden tooth, it will not be lost. Please sing loudly. Satchidananda Guru, Satchidananda. Satchidananda Guru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Shri Guru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Shri Guru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Sadguru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Sadguru, Satchidananda. Satchidananda Guru, Satchidananda. Satchidananda Guru, Satchidananda. Satchidananda Guru, Satchidananda. Satchidananda Guru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Shiva Guru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Shiva Guru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Rama Guru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Rama Guru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Krishna Guru, Satchidananda. Jai Guru, Krishna Guru, Satchidananda. Satchidananda 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 Guru Satchidananda, 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 Jai Rama Krishna 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 Guru Satchidananda, Satchidananda 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 Guru Satchidananda, 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 So we will try to understand this concept of Guru through some stories. As we focus the role of the Guru in the spiritual journey of a seeker, let us discuss the importance of the words, the teachings, and the advice given by the Guru. This story sheds light on the importance of the commandments and orders that come directly from the Guru. Not a single word spoken by the Guru is ever futile. Every word coming from the Master should be contemplated deeply and followed to the very last extent. Everything that comes from the Master is ultimately for the true growth of the disciple. Here is a short story that helps us understand the importance of the Guru's words. A flock of swans lived on a large tree deep in the forest. There was a wine plant. What is this wine? Not the wine you take the alcohol, but it is the creeper, the wine plant at the bottom of the tree that slowly crept its way up on the tree's trunk. An old and wise swan also lived in this group. One day, the old wise swan told the other swans, "You need to uproot this creeper and you should do it immediately. Together, all of you can do it." The swans, the younger swans, laughed and paid no heed to the old swan's advice. They played, they flew from place to place, rejoiced and returned by the evening. They were not at all obedient. They made fun. This was their daily routine. Although the swans agreed with the old swan's thought and replied positively, but actually they kept ignoring his advice, procrastinating, postponing. But time and tide waits for none. After a few days, that wine plant or that creeper twirled around the stem and had grown to reach the very top of the trunk. The old swan knew that using this creeper as support, anybody can climb up the tree and cause nuisance to all the swans. He recognized the grave danger, and the swans were there. All these swans were in. Since hunters often came to the forest to capture the birds, one fine day the thing happened. A hunter found his way up on the tree with the help of the fully grown that creeper plant. He climbed the tree and scattered his net to capture the swans. Unfortunately, that old swan was out of the tree that day. when the old wise swan returned and found that all the other 100 swans were captured, he immediately visualized the entire incident. The netted swans saw the old swan and pleaded for help. Please save us, please help us save our life. We are all captured. But instead of providing any help, the old swan got very angry and lashed out at them. I reminded you plenty of times. You should have taken my advice and uprooted the vine or that creeper well in advance. See what has happened now, said the old wise swan. This is exactly what you deserve. The swans were extremely surprised at the old swan's odd behavior and anger. Generally, this old wise swan would be calm by nature and had never even uttered a harsh word before. But the old bird went on and its temper refused to go down. You all deserve to die like this. No one can save you now. The swans cried and begged for their life. They knew that if someone could help them, it was only this old wise swan. After a lot of persuasion, the old swan agreed to help them on one condition. You should do exactly as I say. One little mistake and I would never help you again in any way. The swans, all the other swans agreed unanimously. They didn't want to die. The old swan then whispered the plan. The hunter will return tomorrow to collect his captives. When he finds you in the net, all you need to do is act as if you are dead. Don't move even an inch. Dare not to make even a sound. Act as if you are not in the body. Let your body loose as if in deep meditation. And the old bird went on. Finding you dead, the hunter will then release you and fling you on the ground. Don't dare to fly when you are tossed on the ground. Stay still at the place where you fall. Don't move an inch. Keep lying down as if you are in deep meditation and count your breath. Then hunter will then toss all of you on the ground one by one. Count the sounds of each swan's fall in your heart. Pay full attention. 1, 2, 3. Don't count it loud, in your heart only. And exactly when you hear the 100th member falling, you should fly all together immediately. This is the only way for you to regain your freedom. The swans did exactly what was told to them. They rested still and kept counting the following sounds of all the swans hitting the ground by the hunter. Finally, when the hunter threw the 100th swan down to the ground from the top of that big tree, when that 100th one touched the ground, all of them flew away an instant. The hunter was shocked. He couldn't comprehend what happened. Frustrated, he collected his net and left the tree. All the swans cheered at their victory and continued to live a merry life once again. This incident taught them a lesson, and they now obeyed everything that the old bird said. But they still felt puzzled about one thing. They could not understand the reason behind the old wise swan's odd behavior during their capture. One day they asked him, "Wise sir, why were you so much angry that day? We never believed that even you could be so angry." The old swan then disclosed the secret, laughing. He said, "It wasn't anger. It was just drama and act. All I did was acting. If I hadn't done so, then I knew you would not stick to my advice. You would not follow me and would surely make a mistake. The hunter would then know about your plan, and only a couple of you would have made it outside. Hence, I wanted to ensure that all of you could escape. To achieve this, I deliberately used a mask of rage, anger." This story now carries a profound meaning. What did you learn from this story? The swans could not realize the danger earlier and kept ignoring the wise bird's advice. It cost them their imprisonment, or even they would have lost their life. They could have never got free had the old swan not helped them. The capture of the swan in this story is only symbolic to the menace we bring unto ourselves by ignoring the Guru's advice. We think by our limited minds and limited knowledge we know everything. We have the knowledge of who we really are. We know everything about God. Hence we assume our false identity to be the ego and body and mind to be ourselves and get attached with our desires. We take our mind to be our guru, our ego to be our guru, and due to prolonged conditioning of believing ourselves to be limited body, mind, ego complex, we tend to follow what our mind says. This attachment brings misery. We cannot solve problems created by the mind using the mind or the ego itself. Hence, a true guru, a wise guru is needed. The Sadguru is needed to dispel our ignorance. A true guru who has transcended his body, mind, and ego speaks from the experience of his source. Every word from the guru can act as a stepping stone or bridge to get the other side. The other side being the essence of your true nature. And hence, paying full attention to Guru's advice and applying it in your life is the only true way to salvation. Now, obedience to the Guru. Swami Vivekananda used to tell, first obey and then question. First obey. It is not but to ask how and why. It is not but to ask how and why, but to do and die. That is the word of Swami Vivekananda. First obey and then question. Friends, you may have heard about Guru Nanak, the founder of the Sikh religion. In the morning session I told, the word Sikh, it comes from the word Shishya. Apabramsha, now that has been shortened to Sikh. So disciple, the whole, that community is called Sikhism. So disciplehood, they are all disciples. Their only highest God is Guru. Wahi Guru ki fateh. Khalsa, all that thing you can see about Sikhism, they consider Guru itself as a God. So Guru Nanak, the first Guru of the Sikhs, one day, Guru Nanak ji called his disciple and asked him to build a platform. The disciple obeyed his Guru's command and built a platform. Guru Nanak saw the platform and ordered his disciple to demolish that platform. In this way, Guru Nanak asked his disciple to rebuild that platform and demolish it again. The platform, build and demolish over and over again. But the disciple just followed. His disciple also diligently built and demolished the platform again and again according to the Guru's order. When Guru Nanak saw the son, the biological son of Guru Nanak, when he saw this, he got very angry. The son asked the disciple, my father is repeatedly getting the platform built and is also asking you to demolish it. Are you not getting angry? Why are you doing this? Now the disciple replied, what do I have to do with the platform? I am not worried about the platform. I am only worried about following my Gurudev's order. I just want to follow the Gurudev's order. So following my Gurudev's order is my sadhana, spiritual practice. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, eldest son, his name who questioned was Sri Chand. One day, Guru Nanak Dev Ji called him and said, son, Sri Chand, today I have not been able to clean the cow shed and I am engaged in seva. Just do this little seva, go and clean the cow shed. Now the son, Sri Chand, the eldest son, had just taken his bath a while ago and was wearing clean clothes. Now Sri Chand thought, if I clean the cow shed, my clothes will get dirty and I'll have to go and take bath again and also change the clothes. Therefore, he wanted to avoid cleaning and he disobeyed his father. Father, I have to go to the temple. One should go there thoroughly clean. Shouldn't I? And promptly left. He didn't follow the words of the Guru. Then the Guru called that disciple who was obedient. His name was Lehna, his disciple, and asked him to clean the cow shed. This disciple, Lehna, had also taken a bath while ago and also he was wearing a new cloth. But in order to obey Guru's order, he immediately went and cleaned the cow shed. After cleaning the cowshed, he took the bath again and went to the temple in his neat clothes. The very next day, there was a big Sikh convention. In that convention, Guru Nanak Ji, the founder of this and the realized soul, changed this disciple Lehana's name to Angad Dev, the second Guru of the Sikhs, Angad Dev, and declared that he would be the successor to the Guru's throne. He didn't make his son, the eldest son, Sri Chand, to become his successor. He made this disciple, Angad Dev. All the other disciples were surprised at this. The disciples asked him, Guru Sahib, why did you make Lehana the successor instead of your eldest son? Will this not break your tradition? Then Guru Nanak Dev said, I did so since Lehana, that is Angad Dev, is more qualified for the post of successor than Sri Chand. Just because he would have to bathe again, Sri Chand became lazy, avoided cleaning the cowshed. One who avoids cleaning the cowshed out of procrastination or laziness, can he purify his mind? Can never purify the society also. So he cannot be the Guru. If he cannot clean the cowshed by following the words of the Guru, how can he clean the society? That is why Angad Dev is worthy of the society and is also eligible to become my successor. Then Guru Nanak Dev Ji made Angad Dev sit on the throne. Angad Dev used to obey the command of his Guru immediately. Hence Guru Nanak Dev Ji made him the successor. From this, what are we to learn? Selfless obedience of the instructions of the Guru and perform your sadhana every day, morning and evening, what the Guru has given, commanded you, and progress forward in spiritual life. That is the answer. Never disobey the words of your Guru, follow it properly. That will lead you, just literally you follow, that will give you spiritual realization. Finally, I will end my words. Shankaracharya's very great 4 disciples were there, all top class scholars. One was very dullard, he didn't know much of anything. So all the other 3 disciples were a little egoistic that we are great. But now the other disciple had gone to wash the clothes of his Guru, but he was not a great scholar. Shankaracharya's disciple, one of them, was not a great scholar. So he was doing a lot of service, physical service to the Guru. He went to the other side of the river and he was drying all the cloths. Now the other three disciples were great scholars. They were proud of their intellect. They told Guruji, why are we waiting for the dullard? What does he know? You start the lesson, we will learn. Then the Guru wanted to teach this egoistic disciple the lesson. He called the name of that disciple, come. As soon as he heard, by the power of the Guru, his heart opened up, his intellect opened up. He started composing a great verse. Dullard, who can't even read and write properly, now just by the command or the word of the Guru, intellect opened up, realization opened up. He composed a wonderful stotra on his own Guru. That is the very famous Guru Ashtaka written by that. Then as he walked, he could easily walk on the river. Lotus used to come. So that's why you get the name Padapadmacharya. So if the Guru wants, he can do anything to you. Harauruste Guruhutrayate. If Hara or Hari, Shiva or Vishnu gets angry on you, God gets angry on you, Guru can protect you. But if Guru gets angry on you, not even Hara, Hari can protect you. That's why contemplate. Guru will never get angry on you, that is sure. Guru will always protect you. Do not worry at all. Do not be afraid. Guru will always protect you. So just follow, obey the commands Whatever He has instructed you to do the sadhana, it is for your own good. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.